We're here at SlatorCon Zurich with Dr. Christoph Bieri, Managing Partner, Kurman Partners, a leading M&A advisory firm here in Switzerland. Christoph, you've advised on many M&A transactions in pharma, medtech, and related industries, including the sale of Lutz to RWS earlier this year. What are the main reasons a company might consider when thinking about selling their company?
I mean, they're both internal and external factors, offensive and defensive reasons. What we see quite often with owner-managed businesses is that they reach a certain phase in the business cycle where they need, for example, additional capital to expand, or they want to build up a succession solution. They want to monetize their investment in their life work. So that's one of the reasons we see quite often. More from the outside, from external factors, reasons to drive divestment of a business, also from a larger group, maybe consolidation in an industry changes, but also realization that a particular business unit does not fit to the overall process and the overall business of the group anymore.
Okay, so once a business owner has come to the realization that he'd like to sell, what are some of the main factors they should consider when thinking about a valuation?
Valuation, as I will show later in my presentation, it's more an art. There's not too much theory in it. The two drivers for a valuation financially are profitability and growth. And here it is important to show sustainable profitability and sustainable growth. This means that the company should have a good strategic position in its market niche, so which they can defend over time, but they should also internally have both the organization and the staff, the systems in place to actually implement growth. And last but not least, there should be some independence between the owner and the business. So in a business which is strongly owner managed, this may complicate, this may reduce valuation because it increases the risk that the business will not perform as planned in the future. Okay,
so a manager, an owner who's also a very active manager and very well integrated into the business might pose one challenge to the sales process. Are there any other challenges that you might want to highlight in the sales process?
Yeah, one of the key challenges is that entrepreneurs, typically they are very successful business people. They're used to understand a problem, to make decisions, to give directions, and now they come into a situation where the stakes are very high, where they have absolutely no experience. And this is very uncomfortable for them because they really have to rely on their advisors, both the legal advisors and the financial advisors. This is a very challenging, and it's a situation which is uncomfortable and challenging. And here the advice is that they really should carefully select the people who run the process, their advisors. They have to build personal rapport with these people to make sure that they represent them, that they feel comfortable with their advice. Otherwise, they get into problem in this six to 9 months process.
Okay, so with the right advisor and the right process, they can realize the next step in their plan, whether it's for growth or for exit.
This is one of the challenges to address. I think the other challenges are more housekeeping. They have to make sure that they have a good second line of managers in place, that they have the systems and the contracts, everything is in a proper order. Otherwise, they may have a situation that they have to abandon sales process or suspend the sales process, and they hang in the air for a prolonged period of time. So preparation is very important as well.
Preparation as well. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.